Welcome back to the channel, guys. The market is taking a huge hit today. All coins are bleeding, but I wanted to go through a couple of X posts with you guys that are just building my conviction that the top is not in. This is not the top. Bitcoin is not maxed out at 112K, but we have crashed to 105. And if you did tell me that 5 years ago, I would probably tell you that you're crazy, and I would have loaded up and taken out a lot more loans to stack my sats. Let's go right into it. Remember, everything I share with you is not financial advice. Take it with a grain of salt. Merlin the Trader, this is one guy I've been following on X for a little bit. Bitcoin is following the script. I mean, if you compare Bitcoin to the global M2 supply, we lag about 60 days behind it. While this crash is happening, you know the big players are buying. You know BlackRock's buying. You know Michael Saylor's silently buying. Bitcoin's retesting. I mean, it went up from 74K to 112 in approximately like 4.5 weeks. That's huge. And people are asking like why it's crashing. Come on, load up. This is a day to be buying, not a day to be scared and selling. Let's talk about some other news going on today. FTX distributing $5 billion in stable coins. That's huge. I mean, where is this money going to flow? It's going to flow into other cryptos, guys. People aren't selling their USDC, especially if there were people invested in FTX during the collapse back in 2022, whatever year it was. These people aren't taking out their stable coins and holding US dollar. If they were in crypto more than 2 or 3 years ago, the chances are they're still in crypto now, and that money is going to flow into Bitcoin, alts. Maybe they'll hold some USDC for a little, see what happens with the market, I guess, with the tariffs and everything going on with that. But this money is most likely going to stay in crypto, at least a lot of it. This is huge. This happened yesterday. The UK leader, Nigel Farage, came out and said that, if he's elected, they're going to set up a Bitcoin strategic reserve. UK has been against Bitcoin for quite some time now. So this is massive news. And I mean, they're not the first country to be setting up the reserve. I mean, look at Bhutan, look at El Salvador, the US, it's going to happen. All of these nations are going to flood in. And what's going to happen to the price? Think about it. The US court blocked Trump's tariffs. Apparently, they were back as of late last night. This post is from 18 hours ago. But this uncertainty with the market, nothing good can happen from it until we have a clear answer of what's going to happen and where this money is going to flow and what's going to happen with the tariffs. The market uncertainty, people don't like that. People like to know where their money's headed before they enter. People are selling their assets right now and their stocks, and they're holding cash to wait to see what happens. I mean, Trump can tweet one thing, the market could crash. He could tweet the next day, and it could boom. So I don't like to be on the sidelines right now. I like to be in the market during this time because anything could happen, and we could see the market rip the other way. I've seen it happen before back in 2021. Solana, I was telling a friend this morning, Solana went from $2 to 260 last bull market. Come on, what's going to happen? I mean, I don't know. It just does not seem like the crypto market is crashing and going in the wrong direction right now. Today is a buy day for me for sure. And don't take that as financial advice. I'm going to make another video on Ondo because a lot of people don't even know what Ondo Finance is. It's pretty much Wall Street 2.0. They're taking over. They're bringing every asset on chain, and they're going to be huge. And the reason that my conviction is so strong with Ondo Finance is because they have a massive total value locked of approximately like $1.4 billion of their $3 billion market cap. And that alone says a lot, meaning that pretty much means that half of the value of the coin itself is locked up and staked and unable to be touched. I personally think Ondo is going to be a top 10 coin within 5 years. They're bringing real world assets on chain, and the whole real world asset value sector of the crypto community right now is a really growing sector, such as like Ondo. There's also Plume, which I recently started investing in and doing some research on. But Ondo's leading the RWA sector for me right now. They have partnerships with BlackRock. They have partnerships with JP Morgan. They're going to be huge. Under a dollar. I mean, I started buying this at $1.30 and dollar cost averaging in since about 78 cents on that last drop. They're bringing every stock, every ETF on chain, meaning we'll be able to invest in the stock market on the weekends through Ondo Finance. And the partnerships alone should say it all. I mean, BlackRock, JP Morgan, come on, BlackRock literally owns the entire world. Another good little, conviction right here. SEC drops a lawsuit against Binance. I mean, the news that just keeps coming out and just building my case for crypto. It's just every day. Every day there's something good. There's no bad news about crypto right now. And the reason the price is dropping, it's just the normal market. It's a normal bull market pullback. 112 to 105. That's really not that bad. Previous bull markets, we've seen 30 to 40% drops. I don't think that's happening this cycle or this bull market because 30 to 50% drop. There's too many big players in the game now, and there's too many nations, and there's too many companies invested, and there's too many ETFs. I don't see the retailers pulling back 30 to 50%. That would be huge. I mean, it would be a huge buying opportunity for us, but I could see 10 to 15% drawbacks this entire bull market. It's super volatile. There's a lot of liquid coming into the market. So I just don't see that 50% drawdown like we used to. This correlation between the Bitcoin and M2 money supply, again, these are just posts I saved on X. This is so bullish, guys. Like I cannot build this case enough that the M2 supply and Bitcoin have been strongly correlated for the past 5 years. It's almost like a guarantee we're going up. It's just a matter of time. I don't know when, obviously, because I wouldn't have been leveraging and buying certain things I have the past week if I knew an exact date. But this pullback is nothing to be scared of. And this is why you shouldn't be leveraging more than like a 2 or 3x. I tell my friends this all the time. You're in more than 2 and 3x. You got a big pullback. You're screwed. One big candle, you're wicked out, and you lose your whole holding. So I'm very careful with the amount I leverage. I leverage only like 20 to 25% of my spot that I hold of the coin. So you just have to be careful when you're leveraging because, yeah, one candle can completely wick you out. Let's look at the ETH chart really quickly for the last portion of this video. I really like the way ETH is holding up in this drop. I mean, look at that consolidation back from May 9th until now. It's been about a 3-week consolidation since it ripped up from about its low of 1,700. I'm not an ETH fan. I'll put that out there. I never liked it, but right now I am invested in it because I really like the technical aspect of it. It's holding up really strong compared to Bitcoin right now, which is also a huge indicator for the alt season that we're all waiting for. ETH will lead the charge. ETH will be the first one to take off. It always is, and it's going to melt a lot of faces, I think. It's going to shock a lot of people. Everyone said ETH was dead at 1,400, 2 months ago? And now we're back at 2,600, and it's consolidating really, really nicely for the past 3 weeks. I see a huge run for ETH coming. I think it'll probably hit about 5 to 7K before the new year. Take a screenshot of that, write it down, whatever you may. I think it will double for sure from here within the next 6 months. I just think the chart looks beautiful. I mean, it's just pulled back so much from the last bull run. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. I mean, it hit a high of what, 46, 4,700 last time. I'm bullish on it, guys. And let me know your thoughts on it. I would love to hear your thoughts more in the comments. Also, let me know what you're eating. I'm eating these for breakfast today. Super good, really clean. Company's called Lineage. There's a link in my bio to those two if you want to check them out. I've been super into what I've been eating lately and what I've been putting into my body because honestly, what you put into your body can really help your brain and your mindset and what you focus on and how your day is going. So I've been sticking to these and they've been, helping me trade. And believe it or not, I mean, it's just helping. Healthier lifestyle is a healthier mindset. And I need the best things in my body right now as I can get because staring at charts all day is exhausting. I'm not going to lie. It's mentally exhausting. I hate it. Honestly, my girlfriend hates it. It's just one of those things that's it's work. And that's why I started the YouTube channel. I figured instead of just staring at the charts all day, I might as well share my insight with you guys and help you guys out and give you guys some advice. And let's see where we go with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. Appreciate you all.